Yeah, look, the players that they have in those advanced positions, they get numbers into those areas, and it's been very good to see with Nagoya and the qualities that they have in those attacking areas. A lot of the times their attacks are built down the left-hand side. 3 out of their first 4 matches, it's been 38%, 45%, and 47.8% of their attacks have been built down the left-hand side. And you see lots of rotations, you'll see numbers that they get into the area here. But I also just want you to have a look at the central midfielders who've got that license to get forward and support the attack. We've got this game against Ratchaburi here. They create an overload, they create a 2v1, and they're always looking to either it's Saito or Soma down that left-hand side to attack that space in those areas. And have a look at what happens in the box. You'll see the defenders start to drop off. You'll see Kakitani just occupying this space there. And then you also see your central midfielders here. In case something breaks out onto the edge of the area, they can have a crack at goal, or they can even stop an opposition counter-attack in those positions. 4 players in the penalty area, just 2 standing on the edge of the box there. And in this position as well. I just want to pull it back a little bit, because what you see here, this is important, that presence of 5 players. And you'll always see in those central positions with Nagoya how they protect themselves by keeping these 4 here in the build-up phase, So once it progresses beyond that, it goes into Yoshida, in behind that midfield, gets it out to that left-hand side, and again, they isolate the fullback in the 1v1. There's all this space for the winger to go out and exploit. And the moment he skips past that challenge, you are going to start to see your midfielders getting in there, occupying these central positions. So they see that opportunity open up, they're going to start to fill into the box, get numbers into there so that they can try and outnumber the opposition in those spaces. So what you have with Nagoya, there is that element of risk-taking once they get into a good position to exploit those spaces. Here you have an element of counter-pressing there. You're going to see them put the players under pressure. As it gets played out, you see it's cut out by Yoshida. And the moment they counter-press, they win it high up the pitch. The opposition is disorganized. So that means your defense, the spaces between your central defenders, for example, gets bigger. You've got areas that you can exploit. You start to see players coming in, looking to occupy these positions. You see Yamazaki being that link man. And the moment he drops into those areas, you'll see players running in ahead of him, giving him that options, giving Nagoya those options in those attacking areas. So a very clear understanding amongst players in these teams of which areas they need to be occupying together, how they're working together, really good tactical cohesion that they've showed. And as you'll see in the 3 examples that we showed you, the left-hand side for them has been key in the group stage of this AFC Champions League campaign.